everyone, thanks for being here. I'm Michelle. Today we're going to do something a little different. I have four 4-inch tile, and we are going to do a set of coasters. And today my little pin says, "Let your dreams be your wings." And if you would have told me a year ago that I would be doing fluid art and have a YouTube channel, I would have never believed you. But it was kind of a dream, and you know what? I just went for it. And so today we're going to do four of my favorite colors on these tiles and make the set of coasters. I'm going to do a flip cup on one, a ring pour on one, a jiggle pour on one, and then just a flip cup. Did I say flip cup? Flip cup, ring pour, straight pour, and jiggle pour on those four tiles. So let me get my hair up, my gloves on, and then we'll pour. Okay, let me go ahead and show you the colors that we've got. We're going to start out with Azo Gold, which is one of my faves. You see it in a lot of my paintings. And then we're going to do another fave, 24 karat gold, which is another one of my faves. Rose Madder, which is another one. This one's by Soho. This one's by DecoArt. This one is by Golden. The Azo Gold's by Golden. 24 karat by DecoArt. Rose Madder by Soho. And then this is Cobalt Turquoise Light by Atelier. So look how pretty those are. So what we're going to do is I'm going to load up 4 different cups. And I think I'm going to load them up. These tiles aren't going to take very long to do at all. So I think I'm going to load them up at the same time. So that way let me put these over here so you could see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm going to pour in. I'm going to start with the Azo Gold on the bottom of these. And I think we only need about half. We just need to fill up the cup about a fourth of the way. I'm sorry, a half the way up. So between all 4 colors, I think we're going to be able to do that. And then you know that whatever color is left on my table, I always pick it up and put it in my table scrap bucket. And we reuse the paint here. So nothing goes to waste. Okay, that is the Azo. Rose Madder. All of these colors are so bold. Any one of these colors can overtake the painting. So I'm trying to just be a little careful here. I love these colors. They're so vibrant and they make me happy. So, okay, I think I'm going to put a little bit more blue because this is going to be the first one out. And this will kind of be the what I'm thinking is going to be the base color, but I could be totally wrong here. Okay, so I'm going to move 3 of these out of the way. And we're going to go ahead and just start with this. So I think I'm going to start, should I do with a flip cup first? Yeah, let's do the flip cup first. Okay, so we're just going to let all the colors come out onto that. And then we're going to pull this off. And I'm just going to tilt off all 4 of these. We're not going to do any spinning, and we're not going to blow dry or anything like that. We're not going to put any cell activator. What we see is what we see. So, okay, very pretty. Yeah, a lot of paint on here. So let's go ahead and I don't want to get rid of all that blue. And we will definitely have to pop some bubbles. I see lots of bubbles. That's pretty. And I think we've got a little bit of blue left on here. Okay. All right. Very pretty. For number 1, that's the flip cup. I can fix up the sides later. Yeah, that rose madder, that really takes over. Okay, let's get rid of that one. Okay, let's go ahead and do what are we going to do next? Let's do a ring pour. Well, we'll just start in the middle. Wow, a lot of blue. Where's all the color? There we go. It was hiding. Okay. So there's a quick little ring pour. My poor blue. And I thought the blue was going to be the base. Boy, was I wrong. Okay, there's the second one. And let's go ahead and do the third one. And this one, what are we doing? A straight pour. So we're just gonna, I'll just do it in the middle. And we're not gonna turn it. We're not gonna do anything to it. We're just gonna pour it straight out and see what happens here. Okay, there's the straight pour. Let's pour off the paint. Well, we got a little bit more blue in this one. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right, and one more. We're just gonna do a little jiggle pour, and that's really what it is. It's just jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. I'm gonna jiggle it to the side and maybe jiggle it up and down too. So. I kind of like the up and down motion on this one. Okay. That one's kind of cool. Let's see what happens when we pour it off, when we start pouring it off. This is pretty. I think this one's my favorite. Well, the first one's pretty too, with the little cells that came up on that one. You know what? Since we have a little bit of extra paint, I think I am going to do one more. We're going to do a little redo on that second one. We just won't put as much paint in there. But pretty set, huh? Pretty set of coasters for someone. Okay. So let's see. What was that one again? That was the ring pour. That was a straight pour. That was a jiggle. Okay, let's go ahead and do another ring. We'll keep it the same. Maybe we'll do a wandering ring pour. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, that's pretty. I like this one. Get off a lot of the paint. We don't want too much paint left on these. I think that's good. All right. So we have a set of coasters. We've got our flip cup, our ring pour, our straight pour, and our jiggle pour. So that was pretty easy peasy, right? Thanks for being here. Let me go ahead and get my gloves off, and then I'll just take you in so you can see them up close. Okay, let's take a look here. This is the flip cup. Love that one with just that tiny little hint of blue in there so that you know it's part of the set. And then we've got the ring pour here that we redid. And look at that. Look at the cells on that. It's so pretty. And then just the blue lines. I love the way that combined together. This one here was the straight pour, and the Azo Gold really took over on this one, but it still looks like it's part of the set. You've got tiny little hint over here of the rose madder, and so that's nice. And then you've got the jiggle pour right here. So that one has a lot of really interesting lines and just movement on here. So let me know which one is your favorite out of the four, and I will show them to you when they're dry. Okay, let's go ahead and start with this one here. This one was the flip cup, and a few little blue little dots popped up on this one too, so it's going to look more like the set. We've got our one little corner of blue over here. And then this one was the ring pour that we redid. Love this one. I think this is very, very pretty. I love the way that the gold kind of, went in between the blue, and, got the little rose madder in there too. This one over here was the straight pour, and I love the way the gold kind of goes around the blue on this one too. I think that's very pretty. And then this was the jiggle pour. So these four are definitely going to be resined, and resin will bring back the vibrancy to exactly the way it was when they were wet. So I think this is going to be a really pretty set for someone. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. And I think that's a wrap. And I hope you come back. Bye for now.